Every day, 5,000 messages fight for your attention. This film is about how that war started and why it's about to end in a way nobody selling you anything expects. Because marketing wasn't born in an office. It was born the first time a stranger had to be convinced. And for most of history, it ran on one thing: feeling.
The town cowder. One trusted voice, one town, one message. If he lied, the town knew where he lived. Trust was the whole medium.
Shops hung signs, a boot, a loaf, a horse's shoe, because nobody could read. The brand was a picture and a promise. What you see is what I do.
Then the press. Then the press. Suddenly, a message could travel without a person attached. That changed everything, because now a stranger could sell to a stranger, and nobody knew where he lived. The 1800s papered every wall in the world. Miracle tonics, circus posters, promises no one had to keep. The megaphone got bigger, and the trust got thinner.
The department store sold a new idea. You're not buying a thing, you're buying who you'll be when you own it. Desire, engineered on purpose, for the first time.
Radio put a voice back in the room. Jingles, cereals, a friendly announcer at dinner. Marketing learned that a song you can't forget beats a fact you can't remember. Then television. The golden age. One ad, 40 million living rooms, the same minute. The whole country humming the same tune about the same soap. Mad Men wasn't a myth. For 30 years, the best marketing in the world was craft, a room full of writers asking one question: what does this feel like?
A cigarette is shredded leaves and paper. They sold freedom, open sky, a man on a horse. It worked because it never argued with your brain. It went straight past it.
Say what you want about that era. It understood human beings. The best ads were stories. And a great story doesn't feel like marketing. It feels like the truth.
Then, around the turn of the century, something flipped. Marketing stopped being art with some numbers in it, and became math with some pictures on top. It started with search. Whoever ranked first won, so an entire industry grew up to please a ranking machine. Keywords, backlinks, tricks. Billions a year spent persuading an algorithm. Then came the pixel, a speck of code that follows you from site to site, cart to cart. Look at a pair of shoes once, and they chase you across the internet for a month. A/B testing. Show 1 million people version A, 1 million version B. Keep the winner, kill the loser. No opinions, no taste, just conversion rates. Attribution. Which click gets credit for the sale? Whole careers, whole software and flyers built to answer one accounting question about your impulse buy. And the feed. The algorithm learned you're scrolling like a fingerprint. What you pause on, what you almost buy at midnight. It knows you better than your mother does, and it never loved you. Understand what happened. We're not being sold to by people anymore. We're being sold to by systems, scientific, optimized, relentless. Every color tested, every word weighed, numbers all the way down. And here's the tell that it's ending. It stopped working. We skip the ads, block the banners, scroll past the sponsored posts. When everything is optimized, everything is noise.
Every marketer has the same dashboards, the same tests, the same tricks. When both sides run perfect math, the math cancels out. Optimization became the price of entry, and the value of it went to zero. Now the ground is moving again. This year, most searches ended without a single click. People stopped browsing for answers, because for the first time, something answers back.
When you ask an AI, who should I trust with this? It doesn't see the banner ad. It doesn't care who paid to rank first. The persuasion layer we spent 100 years building, it just gets skipped.
维恩·格雷茨基曾说，他滑向冰球将要去的地方。而现在，那些完善着 SEO、打磨了营销漏洞、为算法拼命产出内容的营销人，他们正全速滑向冰球曾经所在的地方。
Because this field doesn't drift, it flips overnight. Ask the newspaper guys, ask the yellow gates. The people at the top of the old game are always the last to see the new one.
So what survives when the tricks stop working? The oldest signal there is. A real person with a real track record and other real people willing to say, I was there. It's true. He did what he said. We're going back to the baker. Word of mouth. The one channel no budget ever beat. Except now, the word travels at machine speed, and the machines are learning to tell real reputation from purchased noise. And that terrifies the big guys. A corporation can buy every ad slot on earth. It cannot produce one genuine sentence from a person who has actually helped. Committee copy has no heartbeat. And the new gatekeepers can hear a heartbeat.
The way we buy is going back to the way we always wanted to buy, from someone we believe. Emotional intelligence, naming a fear before your customer says it out loud, that's the skill again. The feeling is the strategy now.
A century of science taught marketing to measure everything and feel nothing. The next era belongs to whoever can be trusted, because trust is the one thing you cannot A/B test your way into.
One more thing, and I'm only going to say it once. Everything in this film assumed the customer is a person. The next customer who walks into the shop might not be. That's the next film.
No course, no funnel, nothing to sell you. If this changed how you see the ads around you, leave a comment and tell me where you think it goes. The story only ever moved forward when people talked.